Hi, how are you? I'm Angela, and I'm sitting here in Naguals Landing, and I feel compelled to share with you um, the who, what, where, when, whys of us up here. It's an amazing sanctuary, an amazing space, an amazing service, an amazing offering and gathering space. And yeah, I want to take you on a little tour. I want to tell you all about it. We started this GoFundMe campaign because we knew the first year of this was going to be the hardest. We're literally 6 months into it, and it's definitely gaining momentum. And we're noticing, which we knew this would be the way it would go, is that, trickle, 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 starting, and pretty soon flow. And that's what we're seeing. We've had guests from Australia come for 10 days. We had a guest from New York. Recently, we had another couple that came from Las Vegas. We've had some Texans and some Michiganders. And yeah, we're sorry if I left any of you out. Just kind of throwing out there that we are definitely starting to people are starting to realize what's here and how valuable it is. And so I want to show you what we're all about in case you don't know. So here we go. Naguals Landing is a nonprofit donation-based sanctuary that is located on top of the mountains above Boulder, Colorado. It's located in a historic little sweet charming gold mining town called Gold Hill, which was discovered in 1859 by a group of prospectors who followed an old Indian trail up the 4 Mile Creek and discovered this area. So hence they created this town, and seriously, if you walk into this town, you think you just stepped into a ghost town. However, there's so much life and live music and community up here. It's a little deceiving. Chris and I came together with a shared dream of being of service to anyone and everyone looking to go beyond their current states of consciousness. Those who are tired of feeling sad and pain and suffering and depression and even suicidal tendencies, hopelessness, grief, despair, rage, all of those things. It's the human dilemma and the human condition to have that. We offer a safe and nurturing environment, a very unpretentious and down-to-earth environment with tools and skills that are available for you here. We approach life with an open heart, Chris and I, and we are two genuine people who really have done a lot of life's work. Of course, there's always more to do, and we're genuinely interested in being here for you and supporting you. Chris, he loves to talk. As some of you know, he's really good at it, and he really gets to the heart of the matter, and he really will take you straight in. I, on the other hand, love to bang my gong. I love that when people come and do a session with me, that they leave feeling better than they came. I really love to connect in with my clients and those who come here. I really find great satisfaction in service. As Edgar Cayce once put it, vibration is the medicine of the future, and the future is now. And vibrational medicine is a very, very powerful medicine. I would like to start out by telling you a little bit about Christopher from my personal perspective. He has dedicated his entire life to serving others, making major sacrifices along his path, putting others' needs in front of his own, always with no expectation whatsoever of anything in return. That guy, his heart shines bright. He spent the majority of his life chopping wood, carrying water, working with many native elders along his path. It's definitely been his heart's calling. These scenes right here are him in his element. This is what he does. Whether in a group or one-on-one, Chris captivates those who sit before him with his wisdom, with his courage, with his vulnerability, with his open heart. And there's a very special place in his heart for his teacher, his friend, his confidant, Carlos Castaneda. Carlos took in Christopher at some point in his early 20s and lived with him in the final years of his life. This friendship and apprenticeship was super precious and sacred for Chris, and he carries great honor and deep gratitude in his heart in regards to that time with him. Carlos is actually godfather to Chris's firstborn daughter, Maya. So that relationship is really a foundation for Chris in his medicine and what he has to offer now, 20 years later. He also spent time with this man, Joseph High Eagle. He's the one pictured here, the man in light. No Photoshop here, just pure essence. Moving on, I am Angela again, and I'm a massage therapist. I've been doing massage for about 18 years. I also studied at the Tibetan School of Sound Healing in Encinitas, California. Vibrational medicine is absolutely by far one of the most powerful things that I've ever found as a human on this planet to experience. And once I realized that that was something that I could do, because I used to go with my teacher, he does sound healing gong baths here in the Denver area very often, and I've been going to them for the past 15 years-ish, and I absolutely love it. The gong, wow. The gong is a very powerful experience. We do gong baths every Wednesday night if you are interested in checking it out. It's a vibrational experience unlike anything you've ever experienced. I also have the Tesla energy lights here. They're amazing, astounding, nothing but high reviews, nothing but positive feedback. So let me just tell you a little bit about this Tesla lights and what they do. So right here where the arrow is pointing is a free radical. A free radical is a little ball, spiky looking thing that comes in, kind of like a pinball in a pinball game, shoots into your body through the air that you breathe, through perfumes, any kind of toxins in the air. They come in and they wreak havoc. They bounce up around on your cells, eventually tearing down the cell wall. Well, eventually when the cell breaks down, they stick together. See here in this image with the clump of cells all stuck together? That's a guy who came to an expo. Those are his cells under a microscope, and the other image is his cells 15 minutes after lying in the Tesla energy lights. They literally are like recharging your cells. You lie in between these two units, and literally your cells get regenerated, get restored, get into a healthier state. It's absolutely unbelievable and remarkable, and it's good for everyone. There's really very, very, very few contraindications for someone lying in between these lights. Even pregnant women can lie in the lights as long as, we just lower it a little bit and less time, but it does not in any way hurt the baby or anything like that. So anyway, Tesla lights really do amazing things for your cellular health, and we have to have healthy cells to be healthy bodies, to have a healthy life. Without that, our body is deteriorated. This is what it looks like when you're lying in between the lights. It's deeply relaxing, soothing, amazing. Massage, sound healing on and around the body, shamanic journeying, Tesla energy lights. A lot of love, a lot of compassion, absolutely no judgment here at Naguals Landing. We're just here to be and to serve. Oh, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you making it all the way to the end. I know that that's not always an easy thing to do. Yes, we are very excited about this place. We feel very determined, and we definitely feel that this place is very, very worthwhile. So if you have it in your heart, have it in your budget, and it feels good to you to donate to us, it's just to help us get launched. It's help us to stay afloat while we're getting it going, because it's definitely building. We're definitely growing. But, you know, as I said, we knew the first year was going to be the toughest, and that's proving to be true. So, yeah, if you can help us out, super awesome. And if you can ever make your way here, please come. We would love, love, love to have you. If you're out of state, come stay with us. We do everything on a donation basis, hence not the massages and the Tesla lights. If they're not part of a package, that's a separate thing, because that's my business. But as far as Naguals Landing goes, and as far as all the services we offer, every Saturday night, I'm not sure if I mentioned that earlier, but every Saturday night we do ceremony from 6 to 8-ish. We do potluck, and we kind of just all hang out, and then from 8 o'clock-ish until maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock-ish. It's very different every week depending on the group. But yeah, we go into ceremony, and in that place, magic happens. Truly magic happens, and there's really no way to explain it other than to actually experience it, because it's very personal for every person who comes. And there hasn't been one person, well, I take that back, there was one person, but that wasn't because of us, that was because of his own fears that he left here. But everyone else leaves here completely transformed. No one ever comes in, you know, the same as when they came in. They leave differently than they came. Transformation happens here. Purging happens here. Love happens here. We laugh a lot. We cry a lot. It's really a place for you to just completely be your genuine self, and let whatever's bogging you down in this life, or whatever's holding you back, or whatever's hurting you, let it all come to the surface here, and let's get down to it. Let's find out what that's about, and let's heal it. Let's live a joyous life. Let's live a life of inspiration and passion and excitement. Because yeah, you can look out your eyeballs and see doom and gloom and despair and hopelessness, because this world is crazy. But it doesn't have to be that, because our consciousness is where we dwell. And if we dwell in a higher place, which is what vibrational medicine does, it brings you into a higher state of vibration, brings your vibration up to a higher state, allows you to maintain consciousness, a higher state of consciousness. And there's just nothing more valuable than that. So, thank you.